Hello everybody, welcome to World Monologue Games. You are watching Sprint, Australia and Canada. I'm Pete Malicki, I am your host for this evening, or this whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'm also the founder of World Monologue Games. So I'm just going to say a few words about the event, a little bit of backstory, and then I'm going to hand over to our performers in this lightning quick show. World Monologue Games was set up last year in response to COVID and the impact that was having on the entertainment industry. And the emphasis is on the performances you see and not technology. So it's all about the acting and not about the filmmaking. We have quite a lot of shows. We have 350 performers from 51 countries in the regional finals of World Monologue Games, and we're running 27 shows. There are 2 events in the sprint category, and this is the second of those 2. So sprint is for monologues which run for 45 to 60 seconds. So very, very quick. Now, as our viewers, you get to vote for your 2 favourite performers from the show and help select who goes through to the global finals, the best of the best from World Monologue Games this year. You can't vote yet. I will come back at the end of the show and tell you all how to vote and publish the voting link. A few other things. We have some strong language in the show and some adult themes, so please do be warned. You might see the same performer more than once, and that's because at the games, competitors are able to enter multiple times, and sometimes the judges love more than one of their entries and they get put through twice. You might also see the same monologue more than once, and that's because we let performers pick whatever they want. Now, if you want to support us, if you enjoy the show, hit the like button. That helps us reach more people. That's a really useful thing for us. And hit subscribe, and then you can find out about our future events. We do have another show on in like just under an hour at 8 o'clock Sydney time tonight as well, one of our endurance category shows, Endurance Sydney. So if you enjoy the sprint show, we'd love you to stick around and come back in about 40 minutes after the show and check out the endurance. But that's probably about enough for me for now. So what I'm going to do is hand over to our a pre-recorded message rather from our global ambassador Chen Tang, and then we're going to go straight to the performers. So I wish you a pleasant evening watching World Monologue Games Regional Finals Sprint Australia and Canada.
Hey there everyone, my name's Chen Tang, and I'm the Global Ambassador for the World Monologue Games. Welcome to the Regional Livestream Finals. I hope you enjoy the show.
I ate them. That's right. I ate the divorce papers, Charles. I ate them with ketchup and they were good. You probably want me to get serious about our divorce. The thing is, you always called our marriage a joke, so let's use logic here. If A, we never had a serious marriage, then B, we can't have a serious divorce. No, we can't. It's a farce, Charles. A farce that tastes good with ketchup. I mean, wasn't it last week? Your dad asked you why you walked down the aisle with me, and you said, for the exercise. That's funny. You're a funny guy, Charles. I'm laughing, not crying. I'm laughing because you're about to give up on a woman who's infinitely lovable.
I remember feeling so scared. Like so out of this world scared. How could any human do this? The way that he grabbed me and fucked me so hard that I could feel it in my stomach. that's how I knew. The more people that I hurt, the more human I felt.
Well, I first started working in casting for the Fuckwit channel on Foxtel. I worked on shows such as I'm a Fuckwit, Get Me Out of Here, Australia's Funniest Fuckwit, Dancing with the Fuckwits, Who Do You Think You Are, You Fuckwit, Where Do You Come From, You Fuckwit, Australia's Next Top Fuckwit, Fuckwit's Got Talent, The Real Fuckwits of Melbourne, and Fuckwit Wants a Wife. Oh, I also worked on the Survivor series. Yeah. The Champion versus Fuckwit series. I think we can cut that there.
Common mother, those womb unmeasurable and infinite breast, teems and feeds all, whose self-same metal whereof thy proud child, arrogant man, is puffed, engenders the black toad, adder blue, the gilded newt, and eyeless venomed worm, with all the aborted births below crisp heaven, whereon Hyperion's quickening fire doth shine. Yield him, who all thy human sons doth hate. From forth thy plenteous bosom one poor root out. Consider thy fertile and conceptuous womb. Let it no more bring out ingrateful man. Go great with tigers, dragons, wolves, and bears. Teem with new monsters whom thy upward face set to the marble mansion all above never presented. Oh, a root. Oh, dear thanks.
Allegra says you're going to Connecticut in the fall.
I am too! Isn't that great? Oh, we could even have some of the same classes. It's gotta be rough, though. You go to one school and Allegra going to the other. Something like that really takes a toll on the relationship. No matter how strong it is. Well, because we have different experiences and, you know, a lot of girls are going to be interested in you. Like more than in high school. And that's hard on a relationship. I'll be quiet. You don't think I'm a bad person, do you?
I can't send them anymore. I can't do it anymore. Oh, I know exactly how bad it's gonna be from the moment I spot them across the road. So ungrateful, so aggressive, so sad. Shut up, mate. You're only bussing me around for a takeaway coffee. Well, matching the rest. How pathetic their lives would be. No smile, no manners, and they blame their whole pathetic life on you because they think they can get some sort of relief like a therapy. Can't see the relief though. What's wrong with your face? It's stuck. Anyway, so I brought him his soy latte and on the cup I wrote, "Don't forget about me." Signed, Life.
What you're talking about is a snuff film. But from what I know, I can assure you there's no such thing. It's more like an urban myth. It's like red light district folklore. There is no such thing. Please, believe me. This is more like a stag fian. Simulated rape. It's hard to the stomach. It might look real, but there are ways to make it look realistic. Fake blood, special effects. If you analyze it closely, you can see how the camera cuts away. You can see the little tricks they can play. Most likely this was written to your husband as a bad joke. I'm pretty sure he didn't even watch it.
I wish I could stay. I know this wasn't a part of our plan. But you'll have the kids to keep you busy. You know what they're like. I am just so sorry. So sorry. But I will always love you. Just wish I could stay.
Don't say actuality, he gets mad. Don't freeze up, he'll say cat got your tongue and hurl insults. Sir, I'd like to propose an alternative to the acquisition discussed last week. Well, I simply meant... What am I doing now? Preparing my adjusted proposal. I propose you let people speak without sadistic interruptive mockery. In actuality, you never do. I propose you stop sexually harassing my female colleagues, human beings of equal value, not concubines. I propose you evolve beyond your smirking racist humor and cliched culture jibes, asking if I had curry for lunch. And finally, I propose you fire me so that my outburst can be examined under legal and media spotlights in the arbitration process. Huh? Cat got your tongue?
I care more to be loved. I want to be loved. You know what? I just feel like women. They have minds. And they have souls as well as just hearts. And they've got ambition. And they've got talent as well as just beauty. And I'm so sick of people saying that love is all a woman is fit for. I'm so sick of it. I'm so lonely.
Well, by the time you're 34, all the physical requirements pretty much go out the window. I mean, you secretly pray he'll be taller than you. Not an asshole would be nice. Someone who enjoys my company. Comes from a good family. You don't think about that when you're younger. Wants kids. Likes kids. Wants kids. Still healthy enough to play with his kids. And oh God, please let him earn more than I do. That doesn't seem important now, but trust me, it will be someday. Otherwise, it's just a recipe for disaster. Hopefully some hair on his head, but even that's not a deal breaker at this point. And a nice smile. Yeah. A nice smile just might do it.
It is a terrible thing to be loved. I don't suppose any man has ever been loved as I have been loved, or loved as I have loved, but there's not so much in it as people say. I'm writing a sermon about it. It is a sermon on eternity. The line I'm going to take is this: we've never been able to imagine eternity properly. St. John of Patmos started the notion of playing harps and singing praises forever and ever, but the organist says that composers have to use the harp very sparingly, because though it makes a pretty effect at first, you get tired of it so soon. You couldn't go on playing the harp forever, and if you sang Worthy as the Lamb forever, you'd drive the lamb mad. The notion is that you can't have too much of a good thing, but you can. You can bear hardship much longer than you could bear heaven. Love is like music, but a woman who plays the piano all day is a curse. And a woman who makes love to you all day is much worse.
Has anyone seen Father Dunn? Anyone? Oh, Father Dunn! Father Dunn! Father Dunn! A moment of your time, please. Well, did you just hear what Sister Mary said to all the children? She said, "What do you wanna be when you grow up?" Little Seamus puts up his hand and says, I wanna be a teacher, just like my dad." Sister Mary says, "A fine choice." Little Liam puts up his hand and says, "I wanna be a truck driver, just like my dad." Sister Mary says, "Another fine choice." Little Kathleen puts up her hand and says, "I want to be a prostitute." Sister Mary says, "What? What did you just say?" And again little Kathleen repeats herself and says, "I want to be a prostitute." Sister Mary says, "Well, thank goodness, I thought you said you want to be a Protestant."
Click. I was in the thick of it, slipping on spit and cum and ejaculate. Shit. I copped a finger to the bum, not a thumb, but a finger, and let me tell ya, yum. Because I felt open, with my ribs stretched wide, getting tickled in places I usually hide. Fuck, what is this? It's this expansion of love, like we're interconnected in a web up above, like our bodies are vessels for one greater being, and we're all drawn together to get back to feeling loved. Fuck. Feeling known. Because we're tired of feeling alone.
What you wanna be, float your mind and listen to the beat, rocking to the levels, you're so fortunate free, looking enough and arise than me.
All right, everyone, that was Sprint, Australia and Canada, short and sweet, fast and furious. Congrats to the performers. That was a really tight show. I thought that was, they smashed it out of the park. Well done. So now we're coming to the end of this event, and the audience, you the viewers, get to vote for your two favourite performers to help select who goes through to the global finals. I am just publishing a change to the description of this video. So if you're watching live, you're going to have to hit the refresh key. If you're watching it afterwards, the description should already be there. Sorry, the link in the description should already be there. You guys have 48 hours from the conclusion of the show to vote for your favourites and help select the winners. Couple of things: you do need an account, a Google account or a verified account. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I thought it was only Google, but it seems like it's more. But that's just to stop people from trying to do sneaky, dodgy votes. And participants, remember, please only share the link to the show, not the link to the voting form directly, to make sure people actually watch you amazing people. As I said at the start of the show, we do have another event coming up in 40 minutes. So come and watch Endurance Sydney on this channel. We would love to see you there. couple of shout outs. Shout out to Caroline Nyakachana for her incredibly generous donation. She's donating $3,000 cash as prizes. So I think the participants are obliged to love her. Arts Business Academy is putting in $1,500 as well. So have a look at the links to those guys below. If you want to get involved in World Monologue Games, you can sign up to a mailing list to get all of our notifications about our events. Or you could do our film festival that we're running. I don't have an exact date for when we're going to be taking entries, but basically after the game, so sometime around November, December, we have a little film festival as well, World Monologue Film Festival. So check that out. That's probably about all I need to say. I feel like I'm going to start yammering if I keep going on. So I hope you enjoyed Sprint Australia and Canada, and I will see you at Endurance Sydney soon. Ciao.